Pat and Trevor Mitchell are passionate about their pigs.
Oh, I really like looking after the pigs. They're very smart animals, and they really respond well to, positive stimulus and petting and nice words.
Morning, guys. When the pigs run away from you, when you first walk in, but if they come back to you straight away, it means they're not scared of people. I've got good stock, people.
The Mitchells run an intensive piggery in north central Victoria, and it's a deafeningly noisy world at feeding time.
It's very loud. You need earmuffs definitely, because 140 pigs screaming at you in the morning can do a lot of damage to your ears, and it's like that until they're all fed.
And they're not distressed, they're just hungry?
They're just hungry, but they can stress out, so you've got to feed them fairly quickly so they don't scream too much.
No, from the day our pigs are born and the day they come off their mums until the day they're sold, they can eat as much feed as they like.
They eat 7 different types of grain-based feed, scientifically formulated to meet their changing nutritional needs as they grow.
Each 3 to 4 weeks, they change a diet on the size of their body, because when they start, they need lots of energy and protein, and when they get big in the bigger pigs, they don't need so much. So if you're giving them a lot of energy and protein, all they're doing is wasting it.
A pool of 35 boars are shared between 500 sows, producing 10,000 pigs for market every year. The breeding stock are purebred sows who are artificially inseminated. The semen comes from elite boars. This bloke is used only to arouse the female.
We take the sow to the boar, and as soon as she smells him and she's on heat, she'll prop, and then we inseminate her. I'm just attaching the packet of semen to the catheter. We have to stimulate her for her to draw up the semen. If we don't stimulate her and do what the boar does in a gentler sort of way, she won't take up the semen. So it's up to us to be the boar. But she's taking it very well. She's doing everything she's supposed to. There you are, darling.
16 weeks later, the sow gives birth in the pig maternity ward called the farrowing shed. The sows are restrained in specially designed farrowing crates.
Like all mothers, sows get very protective of their young, and if we go in there to treat the piglets or to look after the sow, we may be attacked, and you've seen it happen in outdoor herds. Really, any large animal, and they're quite strong, anything from say 200 kilos to 350 kilos, they could kill you, I guess, or severely injure you.
The crates also protect the newborn piglets.
The biggest danger is really in the first 72 hours of a piglet's life. He's very small compared to the sow. The biggest cause of death is overlay, and overlay is when a sow kind of forgets the piglet's there and sits on him, and it can suffocate him or it can do worse.
A sow will have 2 litters every 10 months. The average litter is 11 piglets.
We've had sows that have had 1, though very few, and we've had one a month ago that had 21. The happier the sows are and the healthier they are, the better they look after their piglets.
Pat says advances in pig science have revolutionised the industry with vaccines to prevent many diseases such as scouring or diarrhoea that can kill newborn piglets in hours.
When I first started out in pig farming, we didn't have a vaccine to control scouts for piglets, and it was a terrible ordeal to try and save them. The vaccines have stopped a lot of that, which is great.
After 25 days, the piglets are weaned. They're taken from their mums to a room they share with around 200 others. The weaner shed is climatically controlled. Initially, the 30-degree temperature imitates the warmth of their mothers' bodies, with bowls of milk to ease the transition. Over the next 44 days, the temperature is gradually adjusted down to 22 degrees.
Climate's very, very important because a pig stresses very easy. So when it gets hotter, the fans get faster. When it gets colder, the fans slow down and the heater comes on. It's like mushrooms or anything, the perfect temperature, and they just grow better.
Climate control's important right through a pig's life because pigs don't sweat. They perspire through their mouths by panting, and in the wild they wallow in the mud to stay out of the sun and keep cool. In the sheds, when the temperature gets over 27 degrees, these sprays automatically come on to keep the pigs cool.
In this shed here alone, if you've got say a 40-degree day and it had no sprays going, yeah, you could get pigs die, mainly of a heart attack or stress.
Trevor's father started with just one sow out in the paddock, gradually building the piggery themselves from the ground up.
Now we've got 8 sheds and we're running 500 sows.
Now the piggery goes through 100 tonnes of feed a month. By the time it's ready for market, a pig is eating 3 kilos of feed every day, which converts to 1 kilo of meat.
They're pork, so they go to the fresh market trade, so they're what you buy in a butcher shop. So that's why it's so important to get your diets right, because if you leave a pig on the wrong ration too long, they put on fat. We want them to put on meat rather than fat.
All right, Trev, let's go. See what they weigh.
After 4 months, they weigh around 80 kilos.
Experience, or stockmanship you might say, is totally important. Know the animal and know what she wants and the way she performs the best. It makes the difference between being a profitable pig farmer and not a profitable pig farmer.
So if you look after your pigs really well, they'll make money for you. I love them. Yeah, I really do like them. They give you a fair bit back in terms of the reactions to you as a person.
Is it hard then sending them off to market?
No, because I like eating pork.